Hi, my name is Haley Martinson, and I am speaking on behalf of the Public Animal Welfare Society, or PAWS. My topic today is animal testing. My family owns 3 pets. This is one of them. Her name is Jinx. Animals have the ability to feel emotions like pain and sadness, and they suffer in the same way as humans do. They have just as much a right to live as us. If we wouldn't treat other humans this way, why would we treat animals this way? Whether or not you have a pet does not change the fact that this is an issue that affects you. Most people will say they support animal rights when asked, but the reality is they are supporting animal testing by not doing anything about it. One of these ways is purchasing products that were tested on animals. Despite people acknowledging animal welfare as an issue in Ohio, they continue to purchase products that are not cruelty-free, and animals continue to suffer at the hands of large corporations and universities. One of these universities is Ohio State. A complaint was filed with the National Institute of Health against OSU by an animal rights group. The complaint said that OSU illegally purchased dogs to experiment on for a research study in which they surgically implemented pacemakers. OSU bought the dogs after a law was passed saying they couldn't use grant money to purchase them, which is exactly what they did. Over a dozen dogs were purchased, and many died because of these procedures, which didn't even produce a lot of usable data. I love my school, but I'm not proud of the fact that OSU did this and tried to cover it up. When asked if they support animal cruelty, most people would say that they do not. These same people, however, are purchasing products that are not cruelty-free, knowing the consequences that the animals being tested face. You would be surprised just how many companies these days continue to test on animals, despite the fact that there are other ways to test the safety of products. Some of these companies are shown on the screen. During these tests, animals are often put under duress, including blindness, internal bleeding, organ damage, convulsions, and death. Shown here is a quote from the Humane Society International regarding these animal tests. All of this for a few new shades of lipstick. With new technological advancements, companies don't have to hurt animals to test the safety of their products anymore. One of the new ways they can test is using in vitro cells, which are cells in test tubes. Why would someone want to purchase products from these companies knowing innocent animals are suffering daily because of it, when they don't have to? Another problem is the fact that Americans are becoming increasingly reliant on mass producing and raising animals for sustenance. Because of this, the conditions animals are being held in are becoming increasingly inhumane. In Ohio, where animals are often tested on to achieve the cheapest yet most profitable balance, a survey found direct correlations to the health of the animals and how they are treated before and while being transported to growers. A large part of the people in Ohio are consuming meat from these breeders. Especially with the increase in meat consumption over the last few years, animals will be kept in tighter spaces in larger numbers, which will spread diseases and other sicknesses easier. The more the demand increases in the future, the less humane these animals will continue to be treated. My solution is to increase the awareness of PAWS. They advocate against purchasing products that are not cruelty-free, which will have a domino effect. As people see their friends and family purchasing cruelty-free products, they will too, and this will prevent large corporations and companies from profiting. By increasing awareness, more people will be aware of this organization and their goals, and will be aware that by doing nothing, they are inadvertently contributing to the problem. This is one of the many rescue stories that are found on PAWS's website, so if you'd like to hear more about the good that this organization does, I suggest you check it out. One of the barriers that may be stopping you from increasing awareness of PAWS is that spreading the word may be a little difficult. But with social media today, it is easier than ever to reach people. GoFundMe makes it easy to share fundraisers, as do other platforms. The use of commercials, flyers, and guest speakers can also really reach people. Another barrier might be getting people to care. They may be disinterested if they don't have a personal connection, but it's easy to connect to the message PAWS is sending. Regardless of whether people have pets or not, humans have a moral obligation to treat animals with respect. And just because people do or do not have a pet doesn't mean they shouldn't support the cause. Just spreading awareness doesn't cost anything, and it doesn't take much time at all. It's really easy to do. For those of you who are hesitant to switch because you really like the brands you're currently using, there are plenty of companies that make the same, if not similar, products. They practically all make the same things anyway, so finding one within the price range shouldn't be an issue. I've even listed some companies that are cruelty-free. Spreading the awareness of the PAWS organization, which advocates against the use of non-cruelty-free products, will help make the public more aware that this is an ongoing problem, and has been for a while. It is even more urgent that we take action now with new advancements in technology that have shown us that we do not have to test on animals. With these same advancements, more animals are being harmed as well. Simply saying that you support animal welfare is not enough, because the same people that say they support animals are supporting companies that do not. Why sacrifice the lives of animals when you don't have to?